Hey folks, Stormhammer here, and I wanted to weigh in a little bit on the recent PlayStation Experience press conference or whatever that they had. Um, More specifically with Square Enix, and I know a lot of you will know where I'm going with this. I honestly think that Square, or at least the higher ups at Square Enix, are purposely fucking with the fans now. They continually tease a potential remake, HD remaster, I don't fucking care what you call it, but an upgrade to Final Fantasy VII, which is undoubtedly one of the greatest RPGs that has ever come out. I know that the game has a huge following. There are people out there who don't like it, but a lot of those people either don't like RPGs or just never could get into it. I was a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII. I loved it, and I still have it to this day. And when you go back and play it, whether you have the original discs or you play it on PSN or the Vita or whatever, it screams PS1. I mean, the graphics don't hold up well. Um, it's just, and I don't understand Square Enix's mind frame on this because they just did an HD remaster for Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. They HD remastered 10-2 before 7. Uh, don't even get me started on the 13 trilogy because that is just a whole another argument. But it's like they're like, oh, Final Fantasy VII is coming to the PS4 as a port of the one we just released on Steam, which looks exactly the same. It's like, what? If companies can make HD upgrades and remakes of any type of game, I mean, we've had the Jack and Daxter collection, we've had the Ratchet and Clank. Hell, they're making an HD remake of the remake of Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube, which was a remake of the first Resident Evil on the PlayStation. And now they're remaking it and upscaling it for next gen systems. I mean, I don't own a PS4, I own an Xbox One. But I have a PS3 and I have Final Fantasy on there. And if I ever want to play it, I can play it there. I have the discs. It doesn't make a difference to me. But why, in God's fucking name, do you continually put out a port of something that everybody's probably already had when you can take the time to actually put in the effort of something that people have been clamoring about, like wanting with all their passion, and you basically just say fuck you to them. It boggles the mind. It boggles the fucking mind. I honestly do not know where Square Enix's head is at. I used to love all their stuff. I mean, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9's one of my favorites. I love Vivi, the little black mage. 10 wasn't bad. 12 was really good. I never got into the online ones, but ever since they did 13, they just been going downhill on a faster and faster pace. And now they have 15 coming out, but at this point, I don't know if I trust them to actually put out a good game. I really don't. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you would think that Square would be like, wow, if we put out a remake of Final Fantasy VII, it's gonna get us an ass load of money. Apparently, they don't want that. So, I don't know. I mean, I would love to see, HD remakes for all the three PlayStation era um, Final Fantasies 7, 8, and 9. I would love to see updates on those. I mean, they did it with 10. Why not do it with 7, 8, and 9? Release it as a trilogy. I mean, that would be great. I don't know. Square needs to do something fast because the people who trust to handle the Final Fantasy franchise, it's dying slowly. And if they don't do something soon, that shit is going to burn. Well, just my thoughts on the subject. Leave a positive or negative comment in the boxes below if you want to weigh in on the subject as well. And I'll be back with some more thoughts. See ya.